And Still Here is one of the 10 Best Picture nominations for 2025. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. In the early 1970s, the military dictatorship in Brazil reaches its heights. The Paiva family, Rubens, Eunice, and their 5 children live in a beachside house in Rio, open to all their friends. One day, Rubens is taken for questioning and does not return. This was the last film I needed to see to complete all 10 of the Best Picture nominations. It is opening in more cities this weekend, so there's a chance for me to finally check out this film. This film just really snuck into the Best Picture nomination list. I was either expecting Sing Sing or A Real Pain or September 5 to be that 10th spot in the Best Picture nomination list. There was some chatter around I'm Still Here, and I'm surprised that it was nominated, but this is a really good film. Of all 10 of the nominations, this is the one that affected me the most. This is the one that moved me the most. It's the only film that made me cry, and it is a quite compelling story and a very drastic, very emotional, and a very devastating film about family connection, human lives, dictatorship in Brazil, and all of the hardships along the way. Fernanda Torres plays Eunice. She is a mother of 5. Her husband Rubens is taken in for questioning because of all the people that they are letting into their house, and he does not return. And so that sets in motion of her trying to find her husband over several years. Fernando Torres gives one of the best performances of 2024. She is very emotional in here. She is a determined mother. She has to take care of her 5 children while also trying to figure out what happened to her husband. There's a lot of emotion when it comes to Fernanda Torres' performance, and I'm so happy that she was nominated for Best Actress. She offers that strength, that resilience for this family, trying to protect her children throughout all of the trauma was happening in Brazil. But throughout the film, Fernanda Torres gives us that glimpse of the hardships in the 1970s in Brazil and being that mother of 5 and trying to protect them. Throughout all those hardships within this film, the movie does highlight that family connection and how they rely on each other. The chemistry between the family is very strong, and it does elevate a lot of the emotion within the film. We do see that very strong connection that they all have. They are relying on each other. They're trying to find their father. That emotional depth is very strong within the film, especially when you look at the family and what they went through, different moves that they have. The film takes place over several years. As we see people grow up, we see the trauma and how it did affect them. A message of the dictatorship in Brazil and that family connection is very strong within this movie. And the directing is very good in here as well. It has a very distinct style to it. It does feel like it was released in the 1970s. It does offer some home video footage of the family, which only adds to that family connection as we see them playing with each other and having fun. They get a dog within the movie, and seeing their father with them as well only makes more of what the family went through in their journey just more heartbreaking. And then it all ramps up to a very emotional end of the film. Like I said, it's the only movie that made me cry, but the last 10 minutes of the film really affected me, and I cried, and it was very emotional, but all because of how the characters were developed and all the strength given to them, the resilience from the mother, how strong Fernanda Torres was within the film. I felt connected to this family, and I felt their pain throughout this movie, and it just all built up to a very strong, very compelling end of this film. Real quick, if you're interested in checking out I'm Still Here, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you have seen the film, comment down below with your overall thoughts on the movie. If you'd like to see more exclusive content from me coming in 2025, consider joining my channel as a member, and there you can unlock exclusive movie reviews and ranking videos. While I think that I'm Still Here is very deserving of its Best Picture nomination, it does run a little bit long. It's not a super long movie by any means. 2 hours and 17 minutes. There are some times that certain scenes just don't flow as well as others, and they don't offer up the most emotion or depth to the characters. They're just kind of there to add some more connection to the family. Well, I think those work. I think it could have been more tightened in the beginning and middle half of the film. That's just a small nitpick, because otherwise this is a very strong, very emotional film that I was happy that was nominated, because it gave me a reason to check it out. I don't think I would have watched this movie if it wasn't nominated. And I'm glad that it was nominated, because it gave me that chance to seek out this film and watch it and review it for you guys. So I'm curious to see how it does at the Oscars coming up soon. Stay tuned. I'll be having a ranking of all 10 Best Picture nominations, as well as the animated feature films as well. And I'll be doing a short mini review of all 10 films on my TikTok. So go over there and I'll be releasing those closer to the Oscars in March. I'm gonna go ahead and give I'm Still Here a B+. Thank you guys for checking my review for I'm Still Here, one of the Best Picture nominations of 2025. If you guys seen it by chance, let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.